Good morning, good morning. It is a gloomy, gloomy day. A gloomy day in April. And I am cleaning up the very last of our flowers. Today is all about flowers. I love this one. Look at that leaf. Ah. And this, a little ball happened right there. I'm going to cold work this. Might have to do it on the machine and take that little guy off. He's soft enough. There we go. There we go. Good morning. How are you? What's your weather like? It is gloomy here. There was just a whole bunch of robins out in the cemetery. I love seeing robins this time of the year. And these are the very last of the flowers. And thank you to everybody who got them. You're awesome. Definitely a bright and cheery way to start the day. I love them. These are the Forever Lucky flowers. They were on our site. They're off now. And I made enough. I'm going to keep some for my window over by where I'm doing my watercolor now. I'm going to keep some for over there. This is Fused Glass. Good morning, good morning. Hello, hello. Say hello, don't be shy. Tap likes, make sure you're following. All that good stuff. Hey, Sassy, how are you? I'm getting ready for workshops, but I figured I'm going to be on for just a minute this morning. I could clean these up. I want to pack these. The kiln is loaded with workshop stuff now, which is fun. And thanks for the heart, me. I love these. I just love how these came out. They came out so beautiful. So we have our yellows. We have blues. Morton's gonna, the next time we go to Steam, he's gonna be laser cutting some specific shapes for me of hedgehogs and fairies. I'm excited. And thank you, Sassy, for saying they're super cute. They are the flowers that never go away. And good morning, Pink. How are you? I have this horrible, like a sinus headache. Morton did a couple, and the workshops they're incredibly fun. They're incredibly tiring. Every time I do like batch workshops, I'm like, why did I do this to myself? I'm not 40. I'm almost 62. It's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun. And Morton is amazing. Morton does all the cleanup after and the reset, and it's all good stuff. I love them. But I always keep my workshops private because the people that are at them have not signed up for social media. And also the things that they're making might be gifts or things. So I don't ever want anybody to come here and not feel relaxed and awesome. I love this one. I think I might keep this little pink flower, maybe. Good morning, Cindy. My workshops are really different too. A lot of people have not only been to a workshop before, they have been to like dozens of workshops I've done before. So it's like reconnecting. I think in April, I think I'm only going to meet one new person. I think everybody else has been here before. I think there's only one new person coming in April, which is pretty bizarre. But that's a good thing. You attended clay class yesterday and made a birdhouse. Ooh, I love it. Love it, love it. I just found out that Steam, the place that we go to in Sunbury, they have a whole clay room. These little leaves are so cool. I have a customer who gets stuff from me on the regular for her. She has 3 shops. And she just wanted a whole bunch of these little leaves. So I'm going to clean, glue, maybe glue. Look at the time. Martin's making pancakes this morning, or waffles, I think. High protein waffles. Thanks, Rachel. They definitely were popular. Popular. They were so popular. Hey, Thomas, thank you. How are you? I love how these look on the little ovals. I love them. Thanks for the hi bears. I have a full day planned. My throat's a little sore, but I think it's because yesterday I was talking so much. Oh, I got to learn to be quieter at my workshops. I get excited, though. I can't out myself. I talk a lot when I'm excited. Do you do that? I'm bad for doing that. Yes, more workshops. This is the month of workshops. But I thought I'd take a minute here this morning, get this stuff done. The kiln's clicking away. And I have a customer, a customer who gets stuff. I don't sell stuff wholesale. I just sell stuff at my price. Because my price, I think, is affordable. Yeah, Cindy, I'm definitely I'm so excited. I keep finding out more and more cool stuff about Alaska, but I feel like I should have known this stuff, but I didn't know this stuff. I've been crocheting a lot during the evening, and I think I'm gonna start crocheting these I have this really cool, it's like a thicker thread to crochet with that Morton's mom had in Scotland. And I think I need to do these little crocheted chains for these. The flexible, they really vary. They really, really do. Like yesterday, everybody finished their projects, but yesterday was relatively short. And the same again, what was yesterday is coming today. And so they're staying somewhere about 30 minutes from here. And they left pretty early to go, but they're very regulars. They invited me to go along out to dinner, but it's resetting for the workshop is the thing. So today we're doing paper flowers and watercolor flowers. And I have some time before it starts. Hey Ryan, how are ya? It's a gloomy, rainy day here in the Gap. This is my stuff that I used the other day. Get your flowers. Yes, yay. I think yours I'm sure have already been sent. I'm sure. Come on, pen, get in there. 5 p.m. to 2 a.m. Oh, That's a shift and a half. So this, remember where I poked it the last time and stuck the glue? Stuck the paper to hold the glue? Because my bottle's messed up, but there's still a bunch of glue left in here. I'm going to poke this again. And the glue just starts to come out. So I can glue these on. And these are the leaf pendants. Yep, you got to do it. A little dab of glue. Place and push. I like to use this so you don't touch it with your fingers. And you can get it really pushed down really firm and hard. And I like that the little silver bale actually looks like a leaf. It is E6000, formerly known as Goop. Goop. I've been using this stuff for decades. Decades. I was looking this morning. I woke up freaky early because I always do. I was looking at cabins to rent in Alaska. I got to get my bookings all done for Alaska. And I found this cabin. It sounded so cool. The view was beautiful. And then I read you got to park a mile and a half away and walk up an extremely steep bank. Let me see, Susan. Let me look. I keep old school. I got a couple of Susans. Let me see if I can find one for pink. Yes. Pink Susan has been mailed. Good morning, Cal. How are ya? Yeah. So I'm still doing all of the booking and stuff for Alaska. I love trip planning. I love it. But I don't like to read too much about it. This one place that we're going to stay by, Denali, we're staying there for 3 nights, I think. It's super old school. And the lobby is an old railroad car, which I love. You're welcome. Thank you for getting it. I want to have like a week where we are just in a cabin. Maybe towards the end of it. So we get, we want to do a lot of walking, hiking. I was telling Morton this morning, one of the first things we need to do when we get off the cruise ship is get bear spray. We each need to have bear spray. And we're going to have a car the whole time. So we're going to be able to, good morning, Piano Man. We're going to be able to, acquire some stuff. Oh, and I booked our flight coming back. We're going straight from Anchorage, flying into Seattle and then flying to Philly. We get into Philly at 5 a.m. I'm not going to have our son come pick us up. We're just going to take the train. And we'll come into, take the train to Middletown. Thanks, Elaine. And good morning, Cupcake. Thank you for the goat. Oh, Morton's making a TikTok. He's making protein waffles this morning. I just heard him say the diet that Priscilla is on. Diet is a 4-letter word. I do not like that word. I'm not on a diet. I've said this so many times. It's kind of silly to even say it to Morton. Morton doesn't get it. Like last night, he gave me this big, humongous plate of food. He does not get it. Yeah, my whole lifestyle has changed. Exactly, Elaine. Yes. I muted that comment. And yes, Cindy, lifestyle. You're off to Bristol. Nice. Wow, 6 of your biological siblings. Oh my gosh. That is wild. That's amazing. It's like something that you need to write a movie about. I love it. That's going to be fun. I did the Ancestry.com DNA. And I'm like, wonder if I'm going to get any surprise siblings, because that happens sometimes. That happens. I love these leaves. I just love them. Well, Morton's going to do that little one again. I hear him talking, making his TikTok, and he just said the F word. You got a surprise biological dad. Wowsy, wow. When I went to do the test, I have a friend who, she is really big into that genealogy, and she said, hey, expect a surprise or two. And I'm like, okay. And she was telling me some stories of things that that happen along the way. It's wild. The flowers are sold out. Yep. They're all sold out. He got a surprise for his cousin. Yeah, the flowers. See, these flowers, this part was cut with a wazer. And when we were making them, we didn't realize that the wazer cost about $40 an hour to run. And the wazer, because it uses this material to cut, it's ground garnet. So it's a really expensive cut. And I think Martin said he does basically he worked it out. I think each one, the cuts cost like $8 to make. So Martin was cutting them out by hand. And the hearts aren't a complicated cut, but they're tedious. They're a tedious cut. So Martin was cutting them on the ring saw. So Elaine, I truthfully don't know. I don't know how long. The machine keeps a tally on the time. And the machine cost $20,000, which we didn't have the expense of that, thank goodness. But Morton and I now understand why the shapes, the intricate shapes that are cut out, or simple shapes like a heart, we now know why they're so much. Because 6 little hearts like that cost $8 if you buy them done, and they're not as big as our hearts are. So, yeah, we're gonna do more stuff on the wazer, but it's gonna be intricate cuts. It's gonna be things like hedgehogs and fairies. That I wish I had my iPad here. I'd show you the designs I've done. That's what Martin's going to be cutting on Monday, probably. Yeah, it's really expensive. It's cool technology, but it's expensive. And it's a semi-precious stone that is used
Waffles are hot and ready.
Waffles are ready? Okay. I have a couple more of these to glue. I'm going to glue these and come out. I love how these look. How do you like them, honey?
Oh yeah, they're all nice.
Yeah, the hedgehogs and fairies are going to be coming this week, hopefully. And we'll do them, and I think what I'm going to do is have these kind of all look the same, but they're not the same. I think what we're going to do is, so we know how many to make. Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. Terry, the bumblebee is so beautiful. Thank you. I love that. I love that. The these they kind of look the same, but they're not the same. That's how I'm gonna do on the fairy. So I think I'll do like probably like a pink fairy, a blue fairy, a yellow fairy, maybe a green fairy, because I do love green. Maybe a purple fairy. I'm not quite sure. We're gonna figure it out. But the fairy is super cool. She is a super cool design, and my own design. Something you can't get anywhere else. I had to draw it and save it as an SVG file and then put breakout points on it. It was a complicated process, but when it's done, it's done. And then we can make more of them, but I'll know how many to make. And I think I'll fit 4 fairies into the kiln at once, and the same with the hedgehogs. They're going to be fun. Watch for them, and they'll be limited as well. All my things are limited. I like doing the limited stuff. I have 2 more of these to glue, and then we'll go see the breakfast. Morton did he always does such an amazing job. Whenever people are here, he's the best. He's getting ready to bake something too today. Your Christmas tree is themed with fairies. A dream journal. I make up dream boards, and I write about my dreams sometimes. It's really random because I'll have a dream that I think, I will never forget that dream. And then I'll read back through it. I'm like, I don't ever remember writing that. Or dreaming it. I like to do a dream board. I put visions on it of things I want to happen. Some people call them all different things. Vision boards, dream boards, all that good stuff. I'm gonna get this done. Go eat. Actually, I don't have anything else to do back in here. I'm gonna go work on more flowers before they arrive. Perfect. And I feel like yesterday, I was making things. The Christmas kitchen I have not done anything yet with. My stuff's in there. I gotta work my tiki room, and I gotta work the hot chocolate nook. I gotta work both of those places, but the workshops they're my priority this month. Ziggy Turnoff Studio. Look at that gloomy day. Oh my gosh, I smell the breakfast. I smell the breakfast. I'm telling you what I do love. I love this for sitting on and yakking with workshop friends. I love that. This couch is perfectly yackable. And my friend Lori is stopping in today to pick up those, which will be great. And I have the worst headache from the weather is just horrendous right now. It's so what's the word? It's overcast. Thanks, honey. Ziggy, turn on birdcage.
Okay.
Morton's the best, best, best. I'll grab silverware. Morton has all the dishes done from all the yesterday. If you've been here before and you have experienced Morton's skills, kitchen skills, Morton is so amazing. He's incredible. He likes to send people home with sourdough. Oh, oops, I don't use a knife, he does. I'm gonna grab a little bit of, I think I'm gonna have syrup on mine, honey. Oh, it's over here. Are you gonna grab the yogurt? And you're done with this?
Yeah,
No, I just like that drawer. That's that drawer. All those little bits go in it. Yeah, it's over with the honey. It's over with the honey, honey. Oh. Do you want me to bite one of these? Dreary weather. It is dreary. I'm gonna flip you around. Morton's making his video. If you don't follow Morton yet, you need to follow Morton. Morton's making a TikTok of me tasting this. I look horrible. I didn't brush my hair. I'm just tasting it bare, babe.
So this is the high protein pancake mix made with milk to make it extra high protein.
No, sir.
How did it come out? We did it in the Ninja waffle maker. Are they okay?
Yeah, very
That's good to
good.
hear for an experiment, right? So everybody can try that. Like, thank you.
Thanks, honey. I definitely can't eat. I can't eat. I'm gonna give you these guys. Oh,
Go back on the plate.
some things fill me up crazy, crazy, crazy fast. This is gonna be one of those things. Morton's TikTok name, let me type it to you.
Hi there, I'm using
Reply. He is at the 1870 Morton. And I'm going to pin that. So everybody needs to go follow Morton. Right, honey?
Yeah.
Follow Martin. I'm gonna put on mine, gonna use your knife here, babe. Are you having yogurt on yours?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put yogurt on mine. Yogurt, blackberries, and maple syrup. Put that in the nooks and crannies. The website is the1870studio.com. Links in the bio. All of my social media, all my website, everything is always the 1870 Studio. Look, the 1870 Studio. Here's yogurt for you.
This one, not finished, no.
Oh.
Shut up.
Oh, oh,
What was that?
me dropping blackberries all over. Is that one on the floor too?
Don't know.
Yeah. The floor has been vacuumed, so that's gonna happen. And that's how I do my little breakfast. I'm on the shot and I can't eat a lot. Honey, you need to have blackberries on yours too,
I've got lemon curd.
but they need eaten. He just went down the 1870 studio rabbit hole. Make sure, if you want to go down a big old rabbit hole, get over to the tubes of you. Hey, thank you for that, Boston Bill. Honey, Boston Bill, send a heart me.
Thank you.
Isn't that nice? And oh, Dreaming Annie just followed. Thanks. So this is maple syrup that we bought at our friend's place, well, beside our friend's house in Canada. This stuff is so good. And the family that made this, my dad was friends with the family that made it. And I love that. I'm gonna put a little bit of maple syrup on here. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I like things kind of tart and tangy. It looks like I poured a lot, but it was just a little. Do you want any maple
No,
syrup?
I've got lemon curd.
Morton, tell us what's on yours.
I've got Greek yogurt and lemon curd. This is the homemade stuff. It's Grandma Mona or something. But if you've never had lemon curd before, I would recommend finding a recipe and making some of your own. It's absolutely delicious.
We still got to do that, don't we?
Yeah, we have made it ourselves, but this isn't it.
So you give us a taste test on yours.
Mine is excellent.
Excellent.
I made them. I'm not going to say they taste bad, am I?
No.
Priscilla's never learned that. I'm not going to diss my own cooking.
That's funny. I'm going to try mine with the Greek yogurt, maple syrup, and a little bit of blackberry. Morton, honey, tell them where you're from.
Just south of Edinburgh in Scotland. That'd be like Gordon Ramsay saying that his cooking's crap.
Oh, it's so good with the blackberry and yogurt. Blackberry yogurt and maple syrup. It's very good, honey. And how much protein? Hey, Debbie, love you too.
I don't know, it says 15 grams a serving, but it's got milk in it, and there's 8 grams of protein in a cup of milk.
Did you use milk?
Mm-hmm.
Because I thought you said you didn't use milk.
I did use milk.
Oh, I was eavesdropping on your TikTok you were making. I also heard you say I was on a diet.
I said the high protein diet that you're eating. A diet is a method of eating.
That's true. That's true.
A diet does not mean it's a thing to lose weight. It means
It's
that's
like
a big
lifestyle.
misconception. It's a lifestyle of eating.
I wish you were here. We would share this. How many did you make?
There's 12.
12 of these.
It was quite good. It was that recipe mix out the box. 2 cups of that with a cup and a half of milk.
Right?
It made up enough to make the 3-4 squares in the Ninja
From Aldi is the stuff, yeah.
with nothing left in the bowl.
That's good.
Because a lot of the times when you make up a recipe mix, I don't know if it would damage the machine, but like the Ninja thing, when you pour it in, it's like a 3/4 cup measures kind of thing, and you pour it in, and as it like rises, it comes up out the top, and you end up with this little tab at the top of the machine, and if you don't put enough in, you get like a sort of not properly formed, like, because it makes them vertical. And when it comes out the top, you get this tab that they say cut off. I never ever do, as I just scoff that anyway. It's like you get this little tab, but if you don't put enough stuff in, you get like a waffle made that high. And I don't know if that harms the machine, like, you know, if you like overheat a frying pan or something like that. So I don't like to put in under measures. So that made 3 exactly.
That was perfect.
Which is quite nice to know.
The waffle is, what's on your waffle?
It's lemon curd and yogurt. I was gifted that machine by Jen and Rob, but if you're ever buying a
Rich.
waffle machine, Rich and Jen, if I was ever recommending one to buy it, and I'm not getting any endorsement or money for saying this, but it's one of the best waffle machines that I've used. It's a Ninja one. It's so easy to use. Like I would get, like I had one of the, was it a Sunbeam or something, the flat waffle makers, and I was forever getting waffle mixture all over the counter and everything. And this one, you pour in a measure in the top of it, and it's like it makes no mess at all.
That's great. That's wonderful. Honey, did you take your pills this morning?
Oh, you?
No, I'll get them then. We just have to remember to take our pills. Morton, did you ever think you would be the person who has to take the pills in the morning?
Yeah.
We went from no pills to loads of pills, didn't we? In like 2 years.
Oh, one of the funniest things we saw, though, I'd never ever seen this before. We were in a hotel just recently, and I love when you get the waffles with the breakfast in the morning. But this one, instead of a waffle machine, it had a pancake conveyor, and it was even like less mess than the waffle machine for the hotel, because they fill it with the pancake mix, and all you do is press a button, and you watch it, and it squirts a dollop of the pancake mixture down onto a conveyor belt, and you watch it going through the machine, getting squished out, and it cooks the pancake perfectly in a minute.
On both sides.
On both sides, and it flops out the end onto your plate. It was brilliant. It was a good one if you had kids to get for them to watch.
That would be super fun. I wonder how much they are.
I don't know. It certainly amused me. It would be good if you had kids.
That would be fun if you, like when we have a big group.
And there wasn't the danger like when you use a waffle machine with the kids.
Yeah, that was a good thing. Honey,
What?
I ate mine. I'm going to grab our pills. What did you take out of that big box of yours?
So that's marked Sunday, 5 of them.
I'm going to hand you this because gosh only knows. Here, babe. Faye, thank you. Good morning, Hannah. I'm gonna have to jump off though, because I gotta keep working. Well, I'm gonna finish making that flour. Maybe I'll stay on while I'm doing that. Are you okay eating on your own? Well, here, I'll let this with you. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. You yak and chat. See how everybody is. How's your weather? It's rainy and gloomy here. Rainy and gloomy, babe, just, I'll set your pills back. And I'm not talking at anything about the, workshops or people coming over today. That's this is so private because of people. Okay, I'll be right back.
Oh, that sounds yummy for bagels. I like making bagels. Oh no, I'm getting mixed up. I've never made bagels. It's pretzels I like making. Yeah, the garden needs the rain for the coming spring. I was trying to get some bushes cleared. I got started on it on Friday, and then the rain came. It's like all these really jaggy bushes at the corner, and we've got sumac bushes and everything, trying to get them all cleared off the corner, and then the rain came, so I'm not going out working in the throwing it down rain with a chainsaw in case I slip. Yeah, busy all the time.
Ziggy, turn on craft.
Okay.
The next few days, the weather's to be horrible.
Oh, honey,
Oh,
I'm gonna go over and keep working on that.
right.
Are you okay tidying?
Yeah.
Okay, say bye-bye for now.
See you later.
We're gonna go. I have I gotta do up some other flower examples because we're doing flowers today. So here are some flowers that paper flowers that I've made. Those are needle felted flowers. Let me turn you around here. Flip. Look how beautiful this looks. And I got a sign to put there. I'm gonna put this on today. I'm growing my bangs out, and my bangs have just been in my eyes, in my eyes, in my eyes. So there's some other big flowers that I've made. Yesterday I did a rainbow heart with a daisy on it. But look at this gloomy. Look at the gloomy. So gloomy. So gloomy outside today. But it's sunshiny and rainbows in here, which is good. But I want to finish this before people get here. I love this area. Oh my gosh, I love this area. Ziggy, turn on turkey. Honey, would you ask him?
Ziggy, turn on turkey.
Okay.
He didn't.
Ziggy, turn on turkey.
Okay.
There, he did. It's lovely. All right. Flip. I'm gonna wear these today, or this today. This is a good day to be a flower fairy. I'm trying to grow my bangs out. Oh, that's so good. Good. My bangs were in my eyes all day yesterday, bugging the heck out of me. Okay. Tidy my table, which was pretty well tidied. Website for no one will regret it. Wait, I gotta read back. Careful with the chainsaw for sure. My boots. Oh, okay, I see. So flowers. This is, this guy's not being used today. This is what we're using today. This is Italian crepe paper. I have a whole big basket over there of colors as well. So this thing here, this is a pipe, like this kind of pipe here that, I'm gonna put my hair up. It looks, I gotta brush it. But this is gonna be a daffodil. So this is the center for the daffodil. And I know it's usually an empty tube, but we're not gonna worry about that. This guy is really tall. So I'm gonna take, I don't know. I have a cream color and I have a white color. What do you think? Wait, this one or this one? This one or this one? Cream or white? What do you think for the petals? Cream or white? Cream? Like in the cream? Okay. And I don't have a way to. Well, yes, I do have a way to. I'm in my hedgehog leggings. These comments so I can see. Okay, so I'm gonna take and decide how big I want my petal to be. I'm gonna say I want my petal to be this big. And I do have better scissors than these little ones. Bigger, I should say. These are really sharp and lovely though. So I'm gonna cut up, how many petals are there on daffodil? Does anybody know? And again, it's a fantasy flower. It doesn't have to be like that. I might make it real full. I'm gonna make it real full. So I'm gonna fold these. I'm gonna make it however many I can get out of here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll save these little ones for little petals. So I have these big ones here. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna just trim this. Trim that. Pull this down and fold this in half. Fold this in half. Ooh. There'll be different shapes. I'm not gonna play the game of getting my floral messy today. And down here, we're gonna come around here and do this one like this. So we'll have a top and a bottom for our petals. This is how you cut out your petals. 6, well we have 5. I think 1, 2, 3. Wow. And that's my only cream that's here. Okay, we're gonna have 5. We're gonna have 5 big petals. So what I'm gonna start to do is stretch this in the middle so they kind of all get the same curvy little shape. Stretch this down, and I'm gonna stretch these leaves all together. All together. I should have been timing this too. Oh, itchy nose. What time is it? Oh, 10:15. Okay, so I've kind of been working them together. I'm gonna take it individually now, and I'm gonna see if I need to put a wire on here. Sometimes you need to put a wire on, sometimes you don't. I'm gonna hold this up. Yep, I need to put a wire on. I need to put a wire on. Okay. So putting a wire on, I won't be able to get this whole thing made until we're done. Oh, good, you can see that. Okay, I'm creasing this around. So the wire this and I'm gonna need more than one wire on that because that's not gonna come the whole way out to the end. So this wire isn't long enough. So I'm gonna take 2 pieces of my wire, overlap them, and just so they don't shift as I'm doing this, I'm gonna put a little tape around here. And this also will keep the sharp end from poking through my petal. And this is just florist tape. That's perfect. So now I'm gonna go from tip to edge, and I'm still gonna have a bit of my wire left over to put down on the branch, but on the bottom. You went to a mending and darning cafe yesterday. I love that. See, we need to make and create more. That's what we need to do. So this, because I want to hide that, I'm gonna take these little pieces here. That's gonna hide my green wire. I don't have to be fussy. This is gonna hide my green wire. And I'm gonna use up my scraps this way too. And it makes your petals stronger. We want our petal to look delicate, but we also want our petal to, we want our petal to look delicate, but we also want our petal to be sturdy. And I gotta pick here what end. I think this end, because I made this shape on the 1 point, that shape on the 1 point. I think this is gonna go down towards the stem. So now here, on this is gonna be a 2-step process. Where I take and put my leaf down and put my stem down. Can you see this? Does humidity affect the paper? I have used paper on some, I haven't used it on all. And all of my flowers that I've made are holding up just fine and dandy. So, I'm gonna, this though, you gotta work real quick on this part. I'm gonna, turn this on. Wait for it to get warm. Thanks. Consider checking out Creative Reuse Center when you come to Rhode Island. Ooh. Yes, there's so many places now doing that. That's so good. I think the more creative we get is the better. What part of Rhode Island is it in, Miss Stitches? Send me a message about it. We're only going to be in Rhode Island for a minute. While we're away, ironically, there's all kinds of YouTube stuff going on, kind of like Philly, DC, way closer for me. My hair's all tangled. I gotta brush my hair. I gotta do some things before workshops. I gotta brush my teeth, brush my hair. I don't know what else I gotta do. I feel like there's more stuff I gotta do. We're really organized this time. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna glue this. Are you hot now? Are you there? Not quite. I have also, this is my alternative to a glue, to using the glue. You light a candle and then you hold the stick on it. That's an alternative method. I'm not gonna be doing that here today with paper and everybody going. That would be crazy. I'm loving this. Where, oh where? And that color in this is gonna look really pretty together. It's gonna look gorgeous. I like to do things like here, I have some little bits of yarn that I just like to put here and there on flowers. This is gonna go on at the end probably. This is gonna go on. I use real thick magazine rolls to do the stems for these flowers too, because not everybody wants to make a giant flower. Sometimes people like, I want gigantic flowers here, but not everybody wants that. All right, do we have the glue going? Today is gonna be great. It's gonna be a fun one. Okay, I'm gonna take mine up here. There we go. So I'm gonna come out about, just about 3 or 4 inches. Because what happens if I try to go the whole way, my glue gets, my glue cools down. And I'm just pinching this now on here. This is gonna be the underside of the leaf. Can you see that? Underside of the leaf, and just like work little increments, little like 3 to 4 inches of this, so your glue doesn't cool. Don't try to do the whole petal. You'll get disappointed. I don't want you disappointed. Put it on the top of there, and you can stretch this stuff out and push it down. I should have been stretching it all along. I basically would have had enough to do the whole thing. Live and learn, live and learn. Glue paper on top of. I want to kind of push this to the middle. It's pulling over on me. There we go. You want your petal to have a nice natural curve to it. Oh, look at that. It's perfect now. Perfect. I'm making a giant daffodil. So this part is going to be bent down onto the stem. I'm going to put a little bit more of this just because. And this is Italian crepe paper. I'm going to put a little bit more of this down here. Just because. But I want this to be up here. I'm going to push that where I want that to go. And then put my, cover it with this and push my stick up where my stick needs to go. That's just perfectly curved now. crunch it, scrunch it. I got a little tail. I'm gonna tear that tail off. So now the green part is hidden. I can take and put this, oh, this is gonna be so beautiful. I'm gonna put this just about there, I think. And I'm gonna wait till I have all these assembled. Should I, or should I do them? I think I'm gonna wrap them on one at a time. But before I do that, I wanna shape this. Now I can shape this. Now I can shape this petal. And it will stay up. And you want to stretch this gently. You don't want to like pull and tear at it. Just gentle stretches. I'm going to turn that little part of that leaf down. I love that. I don't want them to look uniform. I don't want them to look like they were made by a machine. I love that. I love that. And we start with a small flower. I should have showed you the small flower, but I just make that up on the spot. And I like to, when I have workshops, I like to do like little like goodies and fun stuff. And this is a tip if you do workshops. Like my little demo that I make up of my smaller one I'm doing. I like to give it out as a goodie to somebody. Because you make a lot of samples and examples as you're going through a workshop, and people love that. People really do love that. Okay, so we have one petal. I should show you my little flower that I make first is a little thistle. Everybody loves the thistle. Just so you don't need a lot of this. You put this in half. Fold this in half. Don't stretch it. Do not stretch it right now. Put this in half. It does not have to be perfect. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then we're gonna put it in half, fold it in half one more time. So we get 4 folds. 4 folds. 4 folds and flatten it. Are you with me? You with me on this? So up here we have 2 to cut through. We're gonna cut through these. But you wanna hold it together at the bottom. This is one of the easiest paper flowers you can make, and it looks so pretty. This, and then you're gonna fold it again, and fold it again. And you're folding it till it's down about this height. This is where our little sharp scissors come in. So now we're gonna take and we're just gonna start cutting, but we're gonna leave a ½ inch at the bottom, and we're just gonna cut. Just gonna cut. You will see some things fall down. It's all fine. And you're just spacing these. I don't even know how far to tell you. Not even 1/4 of an inch. Maybe 1/8 of an inch apart. And you want to hold this together nicely. Hold this together nicely. You're not gonna, this one's like magic. You're not gonna believe this one. Go a 1/2 inch from the bottom, leave the 1/2 inch here. Keep cutting. And I will put this up on our YouTube channel, so if you wanna go back and watch it again, you can. A pair of little sharp scissors are ideal for this. And this much paper, I think we have 8 folds here. It's not too much to cut through. Okay, when you get it like this, you're gonna wanna unfold it carefully, carefully. And you're gonna have, you should have, oh, you have 2 separate and one that's still together. The one that's still together, leave it. Now, these are the sticks that I make with magazine rolls. And I make some of them thicker, some of them thinner. We're gonna insert one into another. And feel, oh, that feels really sturdy and strong. We're gonna go in another case with this. This is great to do with your magazine covers. We're gonna put that one in there. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. So this was 3 pages from a magazine. And I have sticks here that people can use too. So now here, I'm gonna take just a dab of glue. Just a dab of this glue. This thing turns off if you don't turn it, if you don't keep using it. There we go. Just a little bit of glue. And then take the stick. Nice and tight, nice and tight. You're wanting this. And you can use sticks like this to in here, but this is magazine paper, and that's perfect for you. Now on this now, I would recommend using just regular white glue here. But I'm gonna go ahead and put some more because my hot glue is there. I'm gonna keep doing this. You're just putting this around. Squish it, squish it. Good morning, good morning. How are ya? I hope everybody's ready to have an amazing day. Oops. I got a little strand falling. This will never ever fall off or come off of here. These would be fun magic little wands for kids too, that you don't gotta worry about them poking themselves. And if you don't have this kind of paper, you can use magazines to do this. Magazines will do the same thing. I'm gonna lay this down. I'll lay this down. I'm gonna take it the whole way out now. Whole way out. Roll it around. And then what I like to do is just squish in from this side. And then I like to go like this a little bit because it's fun. I like to do that. So I still have 2 more bits here. I have a big thistle I made and I can't see it. And you could come in here and you could put like a different color of purple in as well. You could put a different color purple on. This also makes the perfect center for making your big flowers. Thanks, Jen. I have not been working out. I've been crafting. And I'm doing the shot. So this now, I'm just gonna pull this gently because I want this part to be a bit more out there. I'm just gonna pull that gently. I'm gonna put this down here. Can you see this? And we're gonna put glue down. I'm gonna put a big long line of it. Halfway. Let's go halfway. We're gonna take this, we're gonna twist this, we're gonna twirl this, and I'm not gonna wind this as tight. I'm not winding that part as tight, but I'm squishing it. Squish it. And we're gonna do it again to the end of it. Glue down and then squish. And you can see here, I'm pulling it up. I'm gonna hold this up and show you. Look, see how this came up at the end? And squish it. Because I want these to stick out a little bit further. I'm loving that. I'm loving it. Do the same again with this. Stretch it ever so gently on that 1/2 inch that we didn't cut. That will happen. Don't freak if that happens. That's okay. Pull it, pull it, pull it. You're gonna learn real quick how hard you can pull it, how hard you can't pull it. This little guy, he'll still be part of the flower. We'll put him on. And I got a little dodgy part there that I tore. Glue. Get this. Just start rolling it. Rolling it right up. Rolling it right up. And squishing it. Roll and squish. Again. And I'm not doing it tight. Roll and squish. Because we want to create a big green ball down here for the thistle. Okay, let's find a green. This is a really pretty green. I'm gonna take, and this is not, none of this is science. This is, do this however you feel like doing this. But I want this green, see how the green goes up and down? I want this green to go up and down. And I'm gonna stretch this around. I'm gonna stretch it and try to make a little circle. I mean a little, yeah, a bud shape. So I'm stretching that. I'll cut that guy off. I'm gonna stretch this one. We're going for an organic look here. You could also take and do little folded triangles on this. Or you could fold it in half if you want to do double duty. Fold it in half. So you don't have to work as much. Stretch. But I like to work with these pieces as smaller ones. So then I just stretched it the one time and I can just cut through here. So now the bottom part, The bottom part, it doesn't matter what's here, it just needs to be bigger. So this is a piece of magazine that I'm gonna take and I'm gonna put right here. This was a magazine page that I rolled and folded. I used it as an example yesterday, but I didn't actually use it then. This is great for your filler. Save your expensive paper. Put it on that side. And this will make this get really secure on here too. You're never gonna know it was a magazine, never. Unless you watch this video. And Jesse, thanks for following. I appreciate it. So we're gonna take and we're gonna wrap, because we wanna create that ball feel here for the base of the thistle. This part we're gonna tuck down in, and this is just a page from a magazine. Just a page from a magazine, that's it. How's everybody doing? Good morning, good morning. Okay, so we have that done. Now before I start putting on this, I'm gonna take this, and the floral tape, you wanna stretch it a little bit, because that's what activates the sticky. So here I'm gonna start wrapping. You could do this part all in floral tape if you wanted to. We're not going to do it all in floral tape. You gotta keep tension on here as you're doing this. This is gonna tighten this all up for us and make a nice little ball effect here. And then more importantly, we're gonna bring it down here to make that magazine disappear. And we're gonna add thistly leaves to this. And this, like a lot of the videos where I'm teaching you something on a live here on TikTok, I'll put it up on our YouTube channel. All of our stuff is the 1870 studio. You can find us everywhere. But there's no way to save our lives on here to replay on TikTok. I wish there was. That would be handy. Pull and keep stretching it out. And you kind of get a rhythm when you're doing this. I don't have that rhythm right now. I think turning the flower is the easiest. Holding your tape still, and you can, look, I'm using my thumb to hold pressure. That's good. That works nice. We're gonna go down, we're gonna go up. So we wanna turn this, we're transforming it from a magazine roll to the stem of a thistle, the stem of a thistle. That's a tongue twister. That is a tongue twister. Pinch it at the end. Come back up with it. Floral tape is really good to use for this. Do you even recognize this anymore? I don't. We're holding pressure, pulling. Pulling. This thing is sturdy. You still can't hear. Shugao can't hear. Can anybody else hear me? Shugao, I have no idea what to tell you. I am sorry. I am sorry about that. Can anybody else having a hearing? Can you hear okay? Yay, where was it?
In the cupboard in the kitchen.
There is another one somewhere
No,
else.
that's it.
No, I had another one back in the studio, I think.
That one is that.
Honey, how's the thistle looking?
That looks really nice.
Not done yet. But
Oh,
you
found
could,
your tape.
I found the tape. I found that whole box. I told
nice.
you it was, I found that the other night. So here now, I want to try to get this, scroll out and come back in. Dottie, thank you for that. Pink says I sound great, babe. Thanks,
Alright.
Pink.
Be back in a minute.
Okie dokie. Okay, so I'm getting this up here. I'm gonna tighten this back here. I'm trying to make this transition happen seamlessly from here. And I'm gonna make my leaves real thorny, because thistles are real thorny. Thanks, Carla. I'm working on me with the help of the bound. And I gotta say, I'm moving more. I'm doing so many more things. I'm doing so many more things. I want to anti-age. I'm gonna be 62 in May. I want to really go back to 60. I'd be happy for that. Okay, I'm putting a lot here, and I don't need to. I'm gonna stop. Pull it. Oh. Pull it, tape it. Scrunch it. And this thing won't bend. This thing is firm. I love it. I love this. Okay, now we're gonna take this, and I'm just gonna tear this. We curved it, and I'm just tearing this. We've already curved it. I'm just gonna tear. I'm not using the scissors. You can use the scissors if you want to. We're all different. But this is gonna make some little thistle shapes for us. See the little thistle shape? Thank you for the bumblebee, Hannah. Okay. This one off, so we're gonna turn this back on. You're annoying. Still a little cool. So now you see this point. This is my point here. So I'm gonna take, oh, that was close. Oh, the sun just came out. And I'm gonna put the point right up here. You see the point? See the point happen? So here now I'm gonna pull this point just a little bit. See? Just got a hot glue strand in my mouth. That was close though, it could have fell on the floor. Now this is gonna be repeated. This is gonna be repeated until you're happy. So these little guys that we tore, look for a point. Just look for a point. There's a point right there. You could take that, I'm gonna do this one and show you. You could twist this little end, you could twist that into a point too. But we're just going for these little triangle-y bits, right? Put your glue down. And I like to go, look at. I like to just start going around making points. I'm gonna twist this one now. They look really good twisted. They're easier to twist before you put them on. Come on, twist. There, a little twist. It looks like a little thorn. Here we got a real great natural point. One little twist, and look, ouch! It's really not ouch. It didn't get my leg. That was a good thing. And I'm just putting the glue is going right at the base of this thistle. Think of like how an artichoke looks. See there? Can you see it? Can you see that okay? Am I explaining it properly? We already have our green behind, but we're doing this a whole bunch. We're doing this a whole bunch. Looking for some of my bigger ones first. Pull this up and then just twist the tip. Twist the tip. Pinch it. Give it a little twist. Turn it into a jagger. Ouch. That little part I don't need on there. Put the glue right down here. These flowers as well, I gotta say, if you go to buy flowers like this, they are spendy. They are spendy. And we're not worrying yet about up here. That's gonna happen. Scared sleeping in, I love sleeping in an open space. I love it. It's the best. This is the most peaceful, perfect place in the whole wide world. Yeah, think artichoke. So see, none of these are uniform and the same. And that is what makes them beautiful. Twist it, get the little point, put this on, put more glue in. A little more glue. Find a spot for it to go. Pop it up. And you see how these points are going up around here? Look how perfect that looks. Oh my gosh. And don't worry yet about your forming it. We're not worrying about that. We're worrying about all these little points. All these little points. We're repeating this. A lot of flower making is repeating, but see how they look with the edge rough and not cut with scissors? I think it looks better that way. But again, you totally do you. If you want to cut them with scissors, cut them with scissors. I'm loving this. Loving it. And I gotta get a move on here. And sometimes you'll find like, look, there I have two little points that I can use. So rather than cutting out little triangles or, doing stuff like that, and again, you can do it if you want to do it like that. There's no right or wrong way to make these flowers. The whole thing is just have fun. Have fun, enjoy the process of creating. And we want this to be jaggy feeling, because that's what thistles are. Thistles are jaggy feeling. I love how thistles smell. Has anybody ever smelled a thistle? They smell so good. Oh my gosh, I love them. I'm starting to layer in. You can really see how it's coming along so perfect. You can put a face on these too. I have a thistle somewhere here that I put a face on her. She's gorgeous. Make your point. Get your glue. find a spot to pop it in. And I like to do around the top first. Can you see around the top how it's looking? I love it. Oh my gosh, that's looking great. I saw one similar to this once in a craft store. I won't say what craft store, but I saw one similar to this and it was $25, well, $24.99. I'm like, and it looked like it was made on a machine. And I might make this one a long pointy spike. I might make this one a long pointy spike because there are long pointy spikes too. I'm just twisting this. See how that looks. Twist it. Glue it. Pop it on. Yes. 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 Enjoy the little things. The little things are the bestie best.
Ziggy, turn off birdcage. Ziggy, turn off birdcage.
Okay.
Lightning flash, light stained glass. I've never noticed that, honey. I noticed the full moon coming through the stained glass. That's gorgeous. Have you ever seen the stained glass light up from lightning?
Not really,
I
no.
don't think we were ever really, we gotta
Not
look.
been paying attention.
Yeah,
Usually
that's a
hiding in the
good
corner
point.
under the blanket.
Next time there's lightning happening, we're gonna have to watch for that. I love it when the full moon happens through it, or just the bright moon. I have already woke Morton up at night to look out at the moon and see how the moon's shining through the window. Okay, I'm getting into my next level now, my next level down on these. You keep making the points and coming down, just keep coming down. Honey, I'm showing them how to make a thistle. Morton, do you like the smell of a thistle?
I've never really smelled them, to be honest.
You have. The ones that Colleen brought us last summer, remember? I said, smell that, it's incredible. And it was. We're going for little points, lots of little points. The moon is so cool coming through the window. I'm gonna take this one and tear it down this way to get 2 points. Twist the end. Glue the glue. That's so good. Look at how bunched up and textured it is. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. It's so good. I love it. I can't help myself. I'm glad I'm doing this. I'm gonna stand this in here for everybody to see. Oh my gosh, he's looking so great. And I'm just kind of giving this a pinch as I put it on, just to kind of buckle it up in the middle. It's looking so good. And again, you got a big one, tear it corner to corner, and you now get 2 points. 2 points. Twist this, twist it to make a sharp little point. You don't have to glue that. That won't ever come undone. Never, ever, ever. Glue. superb. Superb. I'm gonna put one little dot of glue right there. Just to make them, that's it. In just a little bit, ever so tighter there. Honey, what you up to? Your glasses? Are they broken? Okay, this one, I'm gonna take this one. This could get real dodgy here, but I'm gonna push this one down inside of here. I'm using this rather than my fingers. Yeah, it needed to be fuller right in there. Oh my gosh, that came out perfect. That came out perfectly. Always listen to your art. Listen to your art. If you have an impulse to do something, do it. It's either going to be right or wrong. It's probably going to be right. I pulled that point clear off. Here's one little point. I'm going to take this little point and stick it right down in here to cover up that. Oh, that's perfect. That was perfect. That was perfect. All the little points. Did you think this was how we were going to do that? When I was telling you we were going to make a thistle, did you think this was how you made the points? I'm always curious to learn if this is what you expected or not. Like, I've made a bunch of these, so I know what to expect. Twist to make the little point. I'm gonna look here to see if I have any other. I do have one other space right there. I can put this one down in. Actually, before I glue it, if I make a point on this end too, and I push it down in, I'll have double points. Go and get bird feed, nice. Have a beautiful day, Pink. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna jump off in about 10 minutes. I wanna finish this though. I think we can finish this in 10 minutes, I hope. Okay, so I have point and point. I'm gonna make another point here because thistles are jaggy. So I have 3 points. I'm gonna put my glue down on this, and then I'm gonna push it with my scissors in this space. In this space. Where's the space go? There's the space. Oh gosh, that's even better than I could have imagined there. It's so good. And you're gonna know when this is done. You will know when this is done. Honey, what are you doing? Don't mess around with my stuff. I have everything laid out like I need it. Definitely don't move anything. Just putting these on. Adding these little thorns and thistles. They're just paper so they don't hurt. Honey, do you love it? Do you love it?
Yeah, it's neat.
It's so gloomy.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of something I used to fix my glasses. The super glue never helped.
Why don't you should go get new glasses before we
Yeah.
go to Alaska.
I can think of better things to do with $400.
It's not gonna be 400. We'll go to Walmart.
Yeah, the ones, it's the varifocal, the, what do you cry it, the, don't know what you call them in America, the varifocals that I wear. It's like, they're more expensive.
Well, the last thing you do is want your glasses breaking when we're away. You don't want that. Are you gonna feed that one starter today to make the high protein pretzels? And do you
Right.
think that, you know the recipe for the flour and the Greek yogurt for the pretzels? Do you think that would work with starter?
Too much water, I think. I
Too
mean,
much water.
water's in the recipe.
I don't know.
I don't know
It's
what
Jimmy's
recipe you're
pizza
talking
recipe.
about. But, I mean, if there's no water in the recipe, so it's like when you put the starters are basically 50% water and flour.
Well, I'd still, because we're gonna be gone for a long time, I would definitely feed your starters that you haven't fed for a while. Because you don't want them to get weird on you. If you wanna, did I just hear a car pull in? I think I did. I'm hurrying now. What are you up to? How's your weather? What's it going, what's the high today here, babe? What's it going to? It's a cold day here. Cold and rainy day.
Says a high of 53 and a low of 36.
Oh. It was spring, now it's not. The bottom pieces, you have to decide when to stop at the bottom. Like, I see another spot here I want to put a little one down in. Only you can decide that. Whenever you're doing something like this, whenever you're doing something that might have a pattern to it or whatever, it's totally fine if you do your own thing too. It really is. Like, I'll watch videos about doing this and people will they'll cut out every shape. I mean, they'll cut out, oh, my nose is so itchy. They'll cut out every piece like uniform. And you can do that if you want to, but you also don't have to. So I'm gonna put a little bit of glue on here. We're gonna poke this one down in. Poke this one down in that spot. And use scissors when poking. Poke that in to fill that up. And I think, looking around, I need one more point. I think I just need one more point. And always save your little scraps. You're gonna find stuff to make with your little scraps, always. Make a little point. And at the end of the day today, I'll show you like the big flowers and stuff that I made today. But I won't, this will be my only live on here until after. Oh, that's a great one. That one came out beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Now the leaves are gonna be the same color. I don't really have time to make all the leaves, but I will make, I'll make one leaf. So the leaves I use wire for. So I'm gonna take, let me set this right back here. Take this, take a piece of wire. I drew the short stick. Take a piece of the wire. I'm gonna put this right inside the leaf. What do you think about this? How I wanna do this? Yes, I wanna do it like this. I just had to think about it for a minute. I wanna fold it, yeah, I'm gonna fold it in on itself. So I have this piece, this and other flower thingies. We're gonna do watercolor. I'm gonna watercolor and acrylic painting in this, but everything is blooms today. All the blooms. So I'm putting a fair whack of glue in here, and then one fold over to get to it. Press it. One fold over. The stick is in the middle. The wire is in the middle. And then another like this. Fold that over. So now I have this shape, and I have this is running vertical. This is not running like this. So now before I twist, I'm gonna cut my shape in and think about what a thistle looks like. So that's what I'm gonna be cutting in here. This thistly shape. Again, not a particular pattern. You can use one if you want to. You can definitely use one if you want to. Like this. And I'm gonna leave the ends enough space to twist them, just like we twisted these points. We're gonna do some twisting on these. So we need to have a point. That's what we're working with. Again, I'm gonna pull this up and twist. Because you want a nice point on there. See that? That one's gonna be harder to twist. That's okay. And the other thing that you can do on these, which is really cool, we're gonna stretch this out now a little bit. And look, this separates. So we could make two points if we want to. And the other thing you can do with this, let me show you that. So you can do your points like that. You can stretch these out and separate. And we're gonna really curve this one. We're gonna really curve that one and give it personality. Right? Oh, yeah. Maybe we should make it like this. Look. Look at that. There's your classic thistle shape. That's actually really good. But these offcuts, we're gonna take and we're gonna twist them. We're gonna twist these offcuts, and we're gonna put a little bit of glue on these offcuts. And then we're gonna come on here. And we're gonna get some big old pointy bits. Look at that big old pointy bit. You have all these little offcuts you can use. Hey, in Nebraska, we've been here. Algorithm's kind of weird. Algorithm's weird, very weird. Super weird. I had so many people saying they have to refollow. One person thought I blocked them. It's annoying. So I'm putting a lot of thistle feels on this one. We want this one to be spiky and jaggy. And this one here, I'll do it a double thistle. Thistle on one end, thistle on this end. And then just fold it. But fold it so it's kind of off. See, the one side's bigger than the other. And then glue. By working on the flowers this way, you get really cool textures. Look at that. Oh, you just want these to be so jaggy. Oh, my back. I gotta get up. I'm sore from yesterday. Twist this one. Twist this one. Fold. I'm gonna put a little bit of glue in the middle. Oh, that's perfect. A little bit of glue here. A little bit of glue here. Think of this as like a stegosaurus. We are building a stegosaurus thistle. And this one, when we're all done with this one's gonna come up like this. How cool is it looking? Rate it on a scale of 1 to 10. Go ahead. How do you like our thistle? And we're using all of these scraps. I don't like to waste things. 10. Thanks, Maria. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And are you gonna try to do these? Because they're super fun. This, I'm gonna fold this again. I twisted both ends. Put a little bit of glue in the middle, just to hold this together. Pinch this. I'll put this down here and put a little glue on the base. Building your leaves up is a really fun thing to do. And you could use different colors. Honey, how are you liking that thistle leaf? Everything I do is beautiful. Thank you, J-Rock.
Do you want the white tubes?
The white tubes back in there. And thank you. I love you so much. Morton is amazing. Let's hear it for the Morton. Morton is remarkable. Thanks for the hi, April, Maria. Appreciate that. I'm gonna plug you in. I'm sitting here yakking, and my phone's, I'm not gonna have a phone come phone time. But when I'm doing workshops, I don't touch my phone. I try to not touch it. Okay. I'm gonna just do a couple more of these. I gotta jump. Twist. And this I'm gonna twist 3 little twists here, because this one was a cool shape. I'll hold it up so you can see it. Look at that. That's a cool shape. Now a little bit of glue. So you remember how this leaf looked when we started. I hope you can see how it's looking now. And you can do this, you can go as far or as little as you want to with this. You really can. The choice is totally yours. You can do as much or as little as you want. I'm gonna put a big long one on here. I think it's fun mixing them up. Like mixing up these different shapes. And look, they look good from every single direction. It's way better than just this. See, this end is how we started, and that's where we're going. Don't you see what I mean? This looks more organic and real than this, I think. And it's all down to your own personal preference. Do what makes you happy. And odd shapes like this is so perfect to use up your scraps. Perfect for that. I actually get sick in my stomach when I see people throwing scraps away. It bothers me. It's like, oh, that's the best part. This is the best part of this. All these little bits. That's the best part. All these little points. I'm gonna kind of glue it together just a little bit. It helps us hold the texture. So you have these two little, that's a nice little cluster of points there. It's nice to see how it all comes together. Thank you. I got trash behind me. I'm gonna just put a little glue on the least pointy spot. And just have fun with it. Look, there's no right or wrong way. I've had people ask me before if I have patterns for this. I do not. I'm a big believer that you don't need a pattern. And look, if you want to cut it, remember I said don't cut, just tear. But if you want to cut, there's nothing wrong with cutting as well. You can cut to your heart's content. I'm gonna get 3 little points on this one. 3 little jaggers. And then I'm gonna fold it. Fold it, fold it, fold it. Twist it. This is like that game, bop it, twist it, fold it, bop it. Glue it. Oh, that's a great one. That one's super jaggy looking. I got the perfect spot for this one. Little dab of glue on the end. Right in here. Right in there. I love that. So I'm gonna put this on now. Oh, they're harder to work on once they're attached. But I can also, when I put that on there, I can also transition this. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it on. And I never want it to come off. I'm gonna put a lot of glue on here. I'll take it right here. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is Italian crepe paper, it's called. And this, if you're just joining us, I'm gonna put up on our YouTube channel. So you'll be able to go back and watch this, what we have for breakfast. You're gonna be able to watch all kinds of stuff. Make another point here. And then here I'm gonna put this on where I have just joined this to give it more holding strength. I'm loving how it looks. It's not done yet. It's far from being done, but I gotta jump off. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day. This live will go up sometime on our YouTube channel. Make sure you go there and get subscribed there. Have a beautiful day. Make something beautiful, and yeah, get creative. And look, this was a magazine roll. And it's so sturdy. It's so sturdy. I love it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.